So Charlie, I absolutely adored Dark Lies, the Island. There was kind of almost a Coen Brothers-esque feel about it.
Yes.
Yeah, like it was kind of darkly funny, but then there's also kind of a mystery to it that you slowly unravel. Was that part of the draw of the movie for you?
Definitely. The language is the key, isn't it? That's the hook. And Kevin Barry's writing is just so deliciously dark. But then there's, like you said, this undercurrent of humour. And yeah, it was just such a joy and a treat.
And what I found really interesting about your character in particular is you can never quite figure out what her motivations are. You don't know, is she crazy as well, or is she just trying to create a bit of drama in her life because it's a bit dull? What was that like, exploring that kind of a character?
Oh, so much fun. And because, you know, she's kind of ping-ponging between all these different men. So basically for anyone that hasn't seen it yet, so it's kind of... based in rural Ireland, and it's about this family called the Manions, and she marries in, and my husband is Daddy Mannion, it's Pat Short, the beautiful Pat Short, and I had a previous relationship with his son, so we would have been kind of childhood sweethearts. So straight away the dynamic is askewed, and you know, there's a lot to kind of trudge through and a lot of past to navigate, but it was just so much fun to be different, for every family member to play a different part for them, and yeah, it was good.
And you're working with such a phenomenal cast, and then there's the director and Ian Fitzgibbon. Were those some of like the other draws to you, or what else made you think I absolutely have to do this film?
I mean, definitely, it was such a joy. Like to bring all of these people together was it was great. And I've said earlier, you know, it's a small industry here, but that doesn't mean that I haven't worked with a lot of these people, so it was just great.
But one of the co-stars who you were working with, Ian, was of course Peter Coonan from Love Hate. Were you guys ever kind of reminiscing about the series on set or anything?
I mean, yeah, we'd be pals now, so yeah, it was great to just be just different, completely different, and in completely different context, and yeah, it was a joy.
Because you're still in contact with like a few of those guys, like Tom Vaughan Lawler as well, and Cillian Scott. It's really nice that you guys have kind of maintained this friendship, and you know, it's a few years after the series is wrapped.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of love with all of us. Yeah, we'd all kind of, anytime we see each other, lots of hugs, and we spent 5 years together, so yeah.
Another TV series I have to mention, I hope you don't mind, Peaky Blinders. I love seeing that Jesse popped up again in the last series.
Yeah.
What's it been like working on that series and being able to come back again?
Oh, just a privilege as well. Like, I'm very, very lucky. And to play someone like Jessie Eden is just insane, really. She was a real person. She brought, you know, she fought for, unfortunately, something that is still happening today, for equal pay for women. She brought 10,000 women out on strike, and she was 29, and like that, to even play a percentage of what that woman was just such a joy.
I've always wondered in terms of like TV series, I suppose there's the complexity in that, like, you know, she's based on a character, but do you ever kind of imagine in your head like where her story could have gone?
Oh, definitely, yeah. And that's the joy of acting. Like you add the poetic license on top of that. Obviously, she wasn't with Tommy Shelby in real life, but yeah, it's Stephen Knight did a great job of just weaving in this fact and fiction and just create something very compelling.
You've been, you know, so lucky, Charlie. You've worked in so many kind of different modes between, you know, theatre, film, television, and then across kind of different genres as well, you know, comedy and drama. Is there a particular, you know, mode or genre that you particularly enjoy working in?
I mean, I'm very lucky I love it all, and I've managed to, you know, like keep it kind of tipping away. Every now and then I'd go back into theatre, and it's I don't know, I'm just being greedy. Anytime I'm in one mode, I'm like, yes, I could do that next in something, you know, so I'm greedy, but I've been very privileged to enjoy it all, really.
Do you have a dream project in mind, something that you'd love to do?
Oh, God. I don't know, just chasing the good stories, so hopefully something good will come up.
I sometimes get Marvel movie as an answer to that question, actually.
Yeah,
no
a lot of green screen working. Yeah, I'd be up for that, yeah.
Because Tom Vaughan Lawler, of course, did the Avengers and everything.
Yeah, I'd be up for that.
Just returning to Dark Lies, the Island for a moment, I absolutely love the work of Ian Fitzgibbon. I think that he's one of the most underrated directors out there, you know, between Perrier's Bounty and Moon Boy and Death of a Superhero. Can you tell me a bit about working with him?
Oh, he struck just a gorgeous atmosphere on set. Ian and Cathal Waters, our DOP, were just so beautiful to work with. You never felt pressured. There was always time to investigate, and just with such a rich script as well. Yeah, it was just such a joy.
Do you think there could be a sequel, or is this kind of the end of the story?
Oh God, I don't know. It would be fun to do a sequel for sure. Yeah.
I'd love to revisit those characters.
Yeah, definitely.
And then just my very last question for you, Charlie, is what can you tell us about The Winter Lake, which is the next project you're working on?
Oh, yeah. Another dark project, but very different from this. I play a young mum as well, actually, so quite similar. But yeah, she's an young English mother who moves to kind of the west of Ireland and tries to kind of have a second chance at life, and yeah, it's going to be exciting.
And it's more in kind of the horror territory, is my understanding?
Yeah, a little bit kind of edge of the seat kind of stuff, yeah.
Well, we can't wait to see that one, and congratulations again on this one.
Thanks so much, thanks.
My daughter wasn't the first one that leg turned into a spacer. There was a wicked old draw of it always. Turned half the place crooked in the head. This is Daddy Mannion. I married the man.
Are you going to humiliate me, Sarah?
I know, yeah. Tell me about it.